DreAllDay.com.
Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. Let's talk about procrastination and eliminating it, but strategically, not specifically, but strategically eliminating procrastination from the things that matter most. Because the thing is, and this is just the reality of humanity, we all procrastinate. And we all will always procrastinate simply because, and especially in the world that we're in today, we have so many messages and so many things that we could do, so many things we could be paying attention to. It's impossible for us to tend to everything that we could be tending to. We don't have enough time, we don't have enough hands, brains, arms, etc. to do that. It's impossible. So, there's no way we can always be getting to everything. Which means we need to be strategic in our procrastination and procrastinate more on the stuff that doesn't really move the needle and procrastinate less on the stuff that does move the needle. So it's 3 questions about procrastination you want to ask yourself. First of all, what are the things that you are putting off until later versus the things that you're not putting off until later? And what human nature usually does, and all of us, you can check yourself for this, is that we usually go and do the stuff that is easy and simple for us to do, the stuff that is not too complicated, not too hard, is not going to require too much of our effort or brain power because it's easy to do. And it gives us a dopamine hit to feel like we did something, like we checked the box for doing a thing. Even if the thing that we did, it doesn't really make a difference in our lives. It feels good to just say, I got a thing done, even though the thing that we got done, again, means pretty much nothing, has no real impact. So, what you want to do is flip that around and start procrastinating on the stuff that has no impact, and don't procrastinate anymore on the stuff that does make an impact, the important things. And usually the important things, the reason why we put them off is because they're not easy to do. They take more brain power, they take more effort, they take more trade-offs than usually what we're willing to make. Second thing is, what is the impact of the thing we're procrastinating on? It ties directly into the first question. What are the things that you've been putting off that you know if you did actually get to them and complete them successfully, it will make a big difference in your life? What are those things for you? That if you stop putting them off and you actually got to them, it will make a big difference in your life. Now, some key caveats to this point is that there are some things that maybe you're not getting to because you don't know what you're doing, or you're just not good at doing them, or you just don't have the resources or the insights or the information with which to get these things done. That is not an excuse for you to keep procrastinating on it. What that means is maybe you need to ask yourself some better quality questions about how you're going to handle it, rather than just saying, well, I don't know what to do, so I'm going to do nothing. That is not acceptable. Instead, it might be, you know what, maybe I need to get myself off of the job of figuring this out and go find someone or something who can get on the job of figuring this out and helping me get to the outcome that I want to get to, instead of you just allowing the status quo to sustain, and the status quo being unacceptable. Status quo being something that you know that you don't want and you know is not working for you. So if something's not working in a way for you and you know it has a big impact if you were to get it working, but you can't get it working, your best efforts have failed to get it working, again, this is not an excuse for you to let it stay like that. That's an impetus for you to do something about it that is different from what you've been doing. So that's the second thing. What is the impact of the things that you've been putting off? Third question is, how long have you been procrastinating? How long have you allowed this situation to persist? This unacceptable, unwanted, not working situation. How long have you allowed this to persist? And how much longer do you plan on allowing it to persist before something is done about it? And let's remember that something doesn't have to be you figuring everything out by yourself, because no human being is all-knowing. None of us have skills in everything. None of us have every tool, every knowledge, every experience, and every resource. But if we were to tap into the powers and the resources of other people, we can, by proxy, get access to pretty much anything. Any information, any insight, any knowledge, any resource, we can get it by proxy by tapping into people other than ourselves. So don't pigeonhole yourself into thinking your success is limited to what you are personally capable of. That's absolutely wrong. Your success is limited to what you, first of all, can do for yourself, and also what you are willing and able to tap into outside of yourself. And you'll get a lot more done tapping into resources outside of you than you will tapping into resources that are only you yourself. Because again, there are 8 billion people on the planet, and there's only one of you. So, I mean, just by simple deductive reasoning, simple mathematics, there's a pretty good chance that everybody else combined can produce more than just you yourself. And when I say produce, I mean information, outputs, effort, insights, experiences, and basically everything else. So anything you're not able to do right now, there's someone out there who can do it. And it's something out there that they've already created or done or experienced that will help you solve your problem. You just got to think outside of the box of, I have to do it myself, or all the effort has to come from me, because it doesn't. So this is how you can eliminate procrastination, again, in a strategic way. What are you procrastinating on? What is the impact of the things that you're putting off? And how long has this been going on? And how long do you plan on allowing it to continue? Fix those problems, it solves everything else. With all that said, make sure you text me so you're in my text community. My number is down below in the description. So I'll send those messages again. You'll be getting them straight to your phone. And work on your game university. You're a high-level top 2% performer, and you want to take your game, your business game, your personal game, your mindset game, your game plans and strategies, your systems, and your accountability and implementation to its highest level, and you're ready to do so now. Meaning you're not going to let this situation sustain any longer. Go to workonyourgameuniversity.com. Their link is down below in the description to this video, and we'll take it from there. Work on your game. Dre all day.